Well, very interesting, Avineet. And so someone who might be evaluating bankruptcy as an option might find the various options a little bit confusing. I mean, there's chapters, what is Chapter 7 bankruptcy? What is Chapter 11 bankruptcy? What is Chapter 13 bankruptcy? I mean, these are the options that are more commonly known here in the United States. Are these options the same in Canada? I mean, what types of bankruptcy options are available to Canadians?
Again, that's an excellent question, Erock. I get asked that question often. What is the primary difference between Chapter 7, 11, 13? As consumers, we've all heard those terms floating around. First off, I'd like to clarify, in Canada, we generally don't use those terms, Chapter 7, 11, and 13, as that's Chapter 11 of the Bankruptcy Code in U.S. in the United States. It specifically applies to United States only. Here we are. That same law is structured a little bit differently, and the name of it, in fact, is the BIA Act, which is the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act. So that's the first difference. Second difference is the term different types of chapters 7, 11, 13. We have similar procedures and processes available in Canada. However, the terms are used differently for that. So for instance, we use two primary terms in Canada, bankruptcy being one of them, and filing a consumer proposal under the BIA Act being the second one. So in a Chapter 7, generally, when anybody goes through Chapter 7 in the US, they generally forfeit all their assets, they sell everything, liquidate it all, and pay back the creditors whatever they can. In a Chapter 11, oftentimes they're able to keep their assets and negotiate the debt down. In a Chapter 13, they're able to keep all their assets, and based on the value of the assets, they negotiate a payment plan with their creditors. So those are the subtle differences. Similarly, in the Canadian system, we either have a bankruptcy where an individual goes through restructuring their assets, either by liquidating them or refinancing them to pay the creditors back, or by forfeiting them. Versus in a consumer proposal, they're able to keep their assets and restructure their overall finances, where they're able to pay back the debt back to the creditors with no monthly interest on it. So those are the primary differences.